Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at how to express that we are doing something while doing something else. So this will depend on whether we're using verbs, adjectives, or nouns. Let's start here with verbs. And what we're going to do is put it in its plain present state and then simply attach this word uchi ni. We use uchi to indicate that one thing happens or happened at the same time as something else. It's used to mean during or while, when the time period is of an imprecise or unpredictable duration. The non-past tense is used before uchi, regardless of the tense of the main clause. So remember that the tense of your sentence is always dictated by the final verb in the sentence. Not all verbs need to be put into their past tense if the sentence needs to be past tense, just the final one. For example, while Ben was in Japan, his Japanese became very good. Ben-san wa Nihon ni iru uchi ni Nihongo ga jouzu ni narimashita. So we have here our verb in its plain present state, iru, from the verb imasu, and we're going to simply attach uchi ni to that. So we have iru uchi ni, and that roughly means while I was in. If we have an I adjective, we're going to put it in its present state and again finish with uchi ni. For example, I want to travel while I am young. Wakai uchi ni ryoko shitai desu. So we have our I adjective in its present state, wakai, which means young, and simply attached uchi ni. Wakai uchi ni, while I am young. If we have a na adjective, we're going to use the na attached to our adjective and again finish with uchi ni. For example, I intend to work hard while I am well. Genki na uchi ni issou kenmei hataraku tsumori desu. So in this case, we have our na adjective, genki, and it's attached to its na, and we finish with uchi ni. Genki na uchi ni, while I am well. If we have a noun, we're also going to insert the particle no and then finish with uchi ni. So for example, I plan to read lots of books in the vacation. Yasumi no uchi ni hon wo takusan yomu tsumori desu. In this case, we have our noun, which is yasumi or vacation, and we followed that with the particle no and then uchi ni. Yasumi no uchi ni, during the vacation, or while I'm on vacation. Now please note that uchi ni is used when something occurs within a vague period of time. Compare it to aida, which is used when something occurs during a measurable period of time. And you can see page 54 of the Mirai textbook for more information on that. Now, in some sentences, either uchi ni or aida ni can be used. For example, while Mum was talking on the phone, Dad fell asleep. お母さんが電話で話している間に or 話しているうちにお父さんは寝てしまいました。Now, when uchi ni follows a negative verb, it is the equivalent of before. Either can never be used in this kind of sentence. For example, we had better go back before it rains, or while it is not raining. 雨が降らないうちに帰った方がいいです。Or write it down in your notebook before you forget. 忘れないうちにノートに書いてください。So in this case, our verb is in its negative state, 降らない, not raining, and then we've attached uchi ni, 降らないうちに, while it is not raining. In this case, again, we also have our verb in its negative state, wasurenai, so it's the plain negative of wasuremasu, and then we've attached uchi ni, wasurenai uchi ni, before you forget. So that's about all for this one, but if you have any questions or comments, please let me know.